I think I'm live. I'm not sure. But I'm just going to start talking and hoping that you guys. Okay, I'm live. um, so I just wanted to come on live and do a video and show up and share myself with you. I wanted to talk about how sometimes life just takes you down a path you're not ready to go on. So basically, I just want to talk about a couple of things that has happened to me today and just share my day with you. And hopefully you get something out of this. So, as you know, my name is Adetor Majek. If you do not know me, I am the owner and founder of the In Her Experience. And I am coming on raw and real in real time, in the moment, to give you insight about what I deal with or what I go through sometimes. So I just wanted to share or talk about like what my day looked like today. So I don't know if anyone was with me this morning, whoever was watching the live this morning, and you're probably watching it again. I tried to go on live and I wasn't able to. I don't want this laptop to die, so I'm gonna try and locate my charger while I talk to you. Hang on. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So I've been trying to come on live, but I've been having technical difficulties with 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, my life is a hot mess. But I think it's just who I am. And it's for a reason. And yeah. So I'm in my bedroom. Excuse me for the mess. But my hair's a mess as usual. But I'm getting ready for bed, and so I don't care what I look like. But I wanted to come on and share. So yeah, so I was trying to do a live today and I had technical difficulties and nothing was allowing me to complete my video. And maybe that's for good reason, because it probably wasn't what I needed to share. So let me tell you about my day. So that was the first thing. Had technical difficulties trying to show up online for the people that follow me, for the people who are interested in what I have to say. It didn't work out. After that, I kind of rested and, took care of myself, tried to, eat, put something in my body, and then I headed out to go run an errand. I completed my errand and while I was out, I actually had a moment of an epiphany or clarity to to I really don't want to say what I did, but basically I let something go and replace it with something new. And I felt a shift in my energy like literally seconds after replacing what it is that I let go. And I've this thing has been a part of me and has been with me for 5 years. And this is something like physical and something that I wear on my body. So I let it go and replace it with a more, I want to say, a more, I don't know the word for it, but some like a higher grade of whatever it is. Yeah, a higher grade of the item that I replaced. And I immediately felt a shift in my energy and in my spirit and just in my body overall. And I loved that feeling. I loved the way I felt. I felt lighter. I felt like I let a ton of crap go, to be honest with you. So after that, I decided to head home. And that was something that was spontaneous and nothing that I thought I could do, but I gave myself the permission to do it, and I don't want to say push, but mentally, I pushed myself and got out of my comfort zone and went for what it is that I desired in that moment. And then after that, I decided to go home, and this is where it gets even more interesting. So I've come to realize that life isn't, well, I've always known this. Life isn't pretty. And sometimes we run away from the very thing that we need to face because of fear. And for a long time, I didn't know I was doing this. But, I mean, I kind of knew I was doing this, but it never really impacted me as much as it did today. So I tend to run away from fear. I tend to run away from confrontational experiences. Even though I can be assertive and I will deal with the issue at hand, but I do not like being confrontational. That's just not who I am. But I like to communicate and discuss things peacefully, amicably, but sometimes people don't always give you the option to do that. And sometimes you don't give yourself the option to do that as well. So what I'm basically trying to say is today I feel like today I faced a shadow of the self that I have been kind of burying, and I didn't know it was something that I needed to deal with. And this goes back to my childhood, and it goes back to the way that I saw myself as a child, and I still act a little bit like that even as an adult today, and it doesn't work for me anymore. So being able to confront some of my childhood traumas and confront the shadow part of myself tonight has allowed me to to move to a level of, to move into, I don't know how to express this, but I feel like I've just leveled up, basically. I've just gained a bit of spiritual expansion, and I have a better understanding of why things have been happening the way they've been happening in my life. And at least one aspect. And so I just wanted to share with you, life isn't always pretty. You really have to face things head on in order to get what you want. And yeah, that's it. I am Addie Jack, your life coach, who also has flaws and is learning about herself and is trying to up-level her life in the process of it all. And that is what I encourage you guys to do, which is why you should work with me and hire me as your coach. Okay. I have some great things that are coming along the way, and I hope you guys stay tuned. And I would really love your support in the process if you think it's a right fit for you. So yeah, that's it. That was my day, raw and uncensored. I will talk to you in the next video. Have a good night.